Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the 20th annual City of Bloomington Black History Month Gala. On behalf of the City of Bloomington Black History Month Planning Committee, we're excited to have you join us here this evening. We hope that this will be a memorable occasion. I'm Dr. Novotny Lawrence. I am the director of the Black Film Center and Archive and an associate professor in cinema and media studies at Indiana University. If somebody would give me snaps for Black Film Center and Archive, I'd appreciate that. And I asked for snaps tonight because the theme of this year's Black History Month is Blacks in Cinema, and that's near and dear to my heart. And so I am so proud to be here, and I was so happy that Chatoya Moss invited me to be your MC tonight for this wonderful event. So thank you all for being here tonight, and I do want to say that I'm new to Bloomington. I moved here in July, so this is my first Black History Month Gala, and depending on how you all behave and treat me tonight, okay, we'll see if I'm going to stick and be back for future Black History Month Galas. So the pressure is on everybody tonight, okay? All right. So let me go ahead and get started. Before we begin this program, very important announcement. I want to acknowledge and recognize that the City of Bloomington sits on native land. The city, as well as city administrative buildings, are on the traditional homelands of the Miami, Delaware, Potawatomi, and Shawnee people, and we acknowledge they are past, present, and future caretakers of this land. In addition, we also acknowledge that much of the economic progress and development in Indiana, and specifically Bloomington, resulted from the unpaid labor and forced servitude of people of color, particularly people of African descent who were enslaved here. We acknowledge that this land remains home to and site of gathering and healing for many indigenous and other people of color, and commit to the work necessary to create and promote a more equitable and just Bloomington. We move forward knowing and acknowledging our rich, complicated, and sometimes painful past so that we can learn from it and create a true land of opportunity. Thank you. Tonight, importantly, there are many moving parts and a lot of people who contributed their talent to make this event come together. So first, I want to acknowledge the wonderful band that has been providing us with music. That's by Ramon Jackson. In addition, I want to acknowledge the photo booth, which is provided by Unveiled, and the beautiful arrangements that you see before you on your table are from Vivid Events and Design. We would like to thank Ramon Jackson and his band, woo-woo, to the band, and Unveiled for being here with us tonight. Thank you all for your support. In looking back at this month's celebration, and I hope that many of you have been partaking in the Black History Month events because the city has had many of them. And we can say that the City of Bloomington has had various programs and events and activities that have exceeded expectations. This year's Black History Month theme, again, is Blacks in Cinema, and we're celebrating the profound impact and enduring contributions of Black individuals in the world of film. I say as a result of my research, that we have to understand that throughout history, Black filmmakers, actors, storytellers, so on and so forth, they've played pivotal roles in shaping the cinematic landscape, enriching it with diverse narratives and perspectives. This theme invites reflection on the resilience, creativity, and transformative power of Black voices within the realm of cinema. And that's significantly important because if you understand the ways in which cinema operates, it has been a political tool that has helped people push back against social, economic, and political disenfranchisement that Black people have endured. So films are always more than just entertainment. They're entertaining, but they're also a powerful tool. And so it is a pleasure to have this as our theme and to have Bloomington dig in and to be celebrating it to such a vast extent. This is also a sacred time that we affirm and rededicate ourselves to the mission of addressing ignorance and distortions. And my goodness, in this climate, there are many of them, y'all, right? It's a time to remember the importance of exploring the legacies and actively engaging the contributions of Black people and Americans of African descent in Bloomington and beyond. And I love sitting here looking at people from different backgrounds doing that together, because it's always taken that to make progress in this country. We are pleased that so many in our community accepted the invitation to attend these programs throughout the month and this meaningful event tonight. So whether you assisted in planning programs and events or you were an attendee, our hope is that you took something away enlightening, educational, and inspiring. Our kickoff to Black History Month marked an electrifying start to our month-long celebration. We were treated to inspiring performances by Tyra Anderson and Zoe Willingham, accompanied by the captivating stories of Gerald Harkness. At the second annual Black Market, we proudly showcased a coalition of organizations, Black-owned businesses, creators, and artists, fostering a space that honors the contributions and talents of persons of color within the Bloomington community. We also had the privilege of celebrating the remarkable achievements of our community's young scholars at the Black History Month Essay Contest Awards reception. We had over 100 submissions from students across Bloomington, and the depth and insight of that they displayed in their essays was truly exceptional. Even the readers found themselves enlightened by the subjects that our contributors or the students who submitted explored in those essays. Furthermore, we were thrilled to introduce 2 new signature events. In collaboration with Constellation Stage and Screen, the City of Bloomington proudly premiered The Bright Path, the Johnny Bright story by Indiana University graduate and 2-time Emmy-winning Bloomington local, Justin Crossley. I think that's it. Nothing's going to top that, right? And his documentary was produced by Gerald Harkness. I don't know if Gerald's here, but he'll take it. These events have not only added vibrancy to our celebration, but have also fostered meaningful collaborations between town and gown. The joint efforts of IU's Neil Marshall Black Culture Center, the Black Film Center and Archive, my space, and the City of Bloomington have culminated in the creation of Kick It, the casual counterpoint to the Gala and a fitting conclusion to both the city's and IU's Black History Month kickoff events. You all are cordially invited to attend the Kick It, which will take place on Wednesday, February 28th at 7 o'clock in the Indiana Memorial Union. It's a free event, and it'll feature delectable little bites of food from Black films, right, that are inspired by Black films. RSVP soon because space is limited. And for more information, please visit the City of Bloomington's Black History Month website. We would love to see you all there. Let's continue to celebrate, collaborate, and honor the richness of Black History Month together. Tonight, we're here to celebrate. We're here to honor a few individuals in our community who have and continue to inspire us. 2024 marks 20 years of educating and inspiring community with stories of our heroes and sheroes, and I'm gonna add they-ros. And most of all, there we go, come on, yeah, give me that. Y'all got to give me that. If you feel it, just give it to me, I'll pause, right? Yeah, right? And most of all, we're celebrating all of you because you are what excellence looks like. If we have any elected officials in attendance, please stand and be recognized. Any elected officials, please stand and be recognized. Thank you for your continued support in making Bloomington a welcoming and a great place to live. Now we would like to take this time to recognize your 2024 Black History Month collaborators, committee members, and volunteers. First, because as we know it takes a village, we have Bloomington Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, Constellation Stage and Screen, Hoosier Barber, Indiana University Black Film Center and Archive, Indiana University Neil Marshall Black Culture Center, McQuebe Reese, Order of the Eastern Star, Pizza X, Southern Star No. 50 Jurisdiction of Indiana, the Prince Hall Mason Stone City Lodge No. 54, and the host of Essay Contest Readers. Thank you all. We have a round of applause for them. Additionally, thanks to the City of Bloomington staff, Beverly Callender Anderson, Director of the City of Bloomington Community and Family Resources Department. Shatoya Moss, Safe and Civil City Director. Aubrey Cedar, Office Manager and Program Assistant. and Layla Arnold, who is a civic scholar. Thank you all. We'd also like to recognize the volunteer students at IU from IU this evening. So we'll give them a round of applause, the volunteer students. And then will the committee, staff, and volunteers please stand, and let's have another round of applause. Thank you all for your hard work and dedication. Please stand. No volunteers here? Oh my goodness, okay. Okay, well, we are thinking of them and sending them good vibes. It is my pleasure to introduce the Honorable Carrie Thompson. As a dedicated advocate for community improvement, Carrie Thompson assumed the role of Bloomington's 33rd mayor on January 1st of this year, with a steadfast commitment to ushering in progress, innovation, and a fresh perspective at City Hall. In a historic moment, Mayor Thompson proudly became the city's second woman mayor and the first woman ever elected to the esteemed position in Bloomington's 205-year history. In her role as mayor, Thompson remains steadfastly committed to leveraging her expertise to address longstanding issues. Her foremost priorities encompass tackling the dearth of affordable housing, addressing the pressing challenges posed by addiction and mental health crises in downtown areas, providing enhanced support for our unhoused population, fostering a more inclusive, accessible, and responsive government, and putting an end to the political discord that have hindered Bloomington's progress. As Mayor Thompson takes the podium, she brings with her a vision for a brighter, more equitable future for all residents of Bloomington. Please join me in welcoming Mayor Carrie Thompson. I got you.
Thank you so much. No problem. Thank you so much, Dr. Lawrence. It is, I'm already breaking things. You know, 2 months in office, this isn't the first thing I've broken, I'm sure. It is just a delight to be here with you today to celebrate our 20th annual Black History Month Gala. Awesome. And I very cleverly stuck my notes up here earlier, thinking nobody else was going to do that. I want to say, obviously, I'm a newcomer to City Hall, and to see the tireless work that goes into putting together all of the programming for our Black History Month. When Councilmember Asari came in to wish Justin Crossley a happy Black History Month the other night in the office of the mayor, we all had a good laugh wondering how much many of the members of our community get to celebrate Black History Month because they're so busy putting on all of the events. So thank you. If you have had a part in celebrating Black history in our community, for our city this year, and for the 20 years preceding, thank you for what you have done. You know, this evening is always a really special one for Bloomington because it gives us an opportunity to come together and honor the work of some of Bloomington's best citizens. To celebrate the phenomenal impact of individuals and what you can do to have a true impact on community, both large and small. As we all know, representation matters. Being at the table when decisions are made matters. And asking tough questions, challenging assumptions, and being open to new perspectives and different lived experiences matters. We are making progress in Bloomington. We elected our most diverse set of city council leadership this year. We should be cheering very loudly for that because that work is going to continue. And my work as your mayor is to continue the work of bringing everyone to the table, of changing the rules which have been set up frankly, by white supremacy, and finding a way to pivot the power structure so that people can have a voice, where we're not arguing with one another, but we are discussing ideas and we are creating a more level playing field for everyone. There has been a long road paved in Bloomington, an arduous road of individuals speaking up and doing the work, people showing up. There are real life examples like those that we are going to honor tonight. Our world and our community oftentimes fall short of expectations. Injustices, ignorance, and hate sometimes cloud the horizon. Yet there are always people out there, real people, who shine their light through the darkness. They show up and they shine bright. They do the work, they set the examples. They make our world better for us and for our generations to come. And I'm frankly so glad to see some of the generations to come here with us tonight. This is one of the reasons that I love our city so much. We have so many people in Bloomington who do that day in and day out, and many of you are here with us in the room tonight. And while I don't want to get ahead of our program and talk about tonight's honorees, I do really want to take one moment to thank someone who has been a light for our city, someone who has set a great example for me as a leader and for many in this community. The great Beverly Callender Anderson has That's right. Beverly has served the city of Bloomington with distinction since 2005 as both Safe and Civil Cities Program Director and the Director of Community and Family Resources Department. Beverly graciously postponed her retirement just a little bit to help our new team. We'll let you off the hook, Beverly, it's okay. She did that, though, to help our new team at City Hall. This will be her last gala as a city employee, and I want to thank her very publicly for all she has done to support this event and all the work she has done for the city of Bloomington. She is tireless. I thank you, Beverly, and I hope that you enjoy your retirement and you come well rested to next year's gala. Again, I want to thank all of you for being here, for helping this community to celebrate Black History Month, and for helping us to build an even better, stronger, and more inclusive Bloomington where everyone is safe, valued, and welcome. Thank you all.
Thank you again, Mayor Thompson. Give me another round of applause, please. We now move on to come together and center ourselves for dinner. I want you all to hear me and hear this as I read this part, right? As we center ourselves and get ready to fellowship at our respective tables. And I want you to feel it and take this in. Because it's important, right? So, as we gather together in this moment, let us center ourselves in the vibrations of connection and unity. Today, we come together to celebrate the profound impact and rich joys of Black history in America, particularly as we commemorate Black History Month in communities like Bloomington. Let us reflect on the resilience, the achievements and contributions of Black individuals throughout history, recognizing their enduring legacies, and the ongoing journeys toward justice and equality. Because we got a ways to go yet, y'all, right? We got a ways to go, but we're pressing forward. May our gathering be a testament to the power of solidarity, empathy, and understanding as we honor and uplift Black voices, stories, and experiences. Let this celebration be a beacon of hope and inspiration, igniting within us, a commitment to continue learning, advocating, and striving for a more inclusive and equitable society for all. Okay? That advocating. Don't rest on your laurels. Advocating, whatever that looks like for you. As dinner is being served, take this time to talk to someone you may not know, or you may want to know better. Hopefully, some of the conversations that begin tonight will develop into future relationships, and also continue to bid on the wonderful silent auction items and take time to visit the photo booth and to commemorate this special evening. We only get it once, and once it's over, y'all. Enjoy. Thank you very much. I hope that you all are enjoying your dinner. We're going to go ahead and continue our program. Just wanted to give you a note about the silent auction. Remember, it'll close, let me see, Toya, what time does the silent auction close? 20 minutes. 20 minutes. The silent auction closes in 20 minutes, and it will close silently. So if you want to do something, make sure you go. And then when items are ready for pickup, then they will make announcements about that. Next, I want to bring to the podium Eddie Ryu, and I'm sorry if I am mispronouncing your name. They're the Executive Director of South Central Community Action Program Incorporated, the Black History Month presenting sponsor for a few remarks.
Thank you, Dr. Lawrence. I just have a few words. I wanted to thank the City of Bloomington, Mayor Carrie Thompson, the Community and Family Resources Department, including my good friend Beverly, for putting together a fantastic, engaging month of Black history. I want to use this moment as a call to action to please vote. Register to vote, get your friends to vote, vote for diversity, vote for leaders that will support Black achievement. Thank you.
So I echo those remarks. Thank you, Eddie. It's very important. And thank you for your amazing support of the community programming and events. Really appreciate it. I hope you all are enjoying your meal and fellowship. Please continue to dine while we move on to the awards presentation part of our program. At this time, we'd like to thank our other sponsors as well for their support. Without their generous contributions, the events that took place this month would not have been possible. Many of our sponsors have been with us from the beginning. We'd now like to present our sponsors with the date disc to go to on the plaques they previously received to acknowledge their support. When I call your name, please send one representative up to receive your 2024 plaque round and take a photo, please. So first, presenting sponsor for South Central Community Action Program. Next, platinum sponsors, City of Bloomington Office of the Mayor. City of Bloomington Community and Family Resources Department. City of Bloomington Office of the Clerk. adjustment here. We got some feedback. Those made it worse. Okay. Reach High Consulting and Therapy, LLC. Next, our gold sponsors, Cook Medical. Moving down now to our silver sponsors, the IU Office of the President for Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion. Ivy Tech. Ivy Tech. Are they coming? Okay, all right. So next, IU Credit Union. Our bronze sponsors, IU Health. Monroe County Branch NAACP. Let's give a round of applause for our Black History Month sponsors. We can do better. Come on, let's get it going. Come on, there we go. Now we'd like to recognize our event sponsors. These organizations and individuals have made it possible for us to maintain the equity and inclusivity of our Black History Month program through their generous in-kind donations or services. If you are affiliated with any of the mentioned sponsors, please stand to be recognizers. And audience members, let's hold our applause until all have been acknowledged. Here are our event sponsors: Bloomington Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, Constellation Stage and Screen, Hoosier Barber, Indiana University Black Film Center and Archive, Indiana University Neil Marshall Black Culture Center, IU Credit Union, Maquiba Reese, Order of the Eastern Star, Pizza X, Southern Star, number 50 Jurisdiction of Indiana, the Prince Hall Mason Stone Lodge, number 54, and Unveiled. Let's now give them a round of applause. Thank you so much, everyone. The list of sponsors and collaborators shows that we are much stronger as a community than we can ever be individually. Thank you again. Okay, so the silent auction is still open at this point, right? Still good. 10-minute warning. Silent auction will close in 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Silent auction will close. You'll be able to start picking up your items at 8:30 p.m. Now I'd like to welcome and introduce Don and Nicole Griffin as they present the 2024 Living Legend Award.
How y'all doing? Everybody good? You can hear me? Okay. Good evening. I'm Don Griffin Jr., and this is my wife, Nicole. Yeah, go ahead. She deserves. This evening, it is our sincere pleasure to present the 2024 Living Legend Award to Miss Elizabeth Ann Bridgewaters. Or everybody knows her as Betty. Everybody knows her as Betty. The Living Legend Award was created to honor, thank, and acknowledge the lives and accomplishments of the people who have contributed to making Bloomington the city that it is today. Each year, we look forward to the opportunity to celebrate the people who have made a difference in our lives and in this community. Before we present this year's award, we would like to recognize our previous Living Legend Award winners. Would all of the Living Legend Award winners that are present please stand? Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Thank you all. As we thought about the theme of Blacks in cinema, we thought about the power of stories, what it means to tell our stories, and how telling our stories preserves our history. Betty Bridgewaters is a powerful storyteller and engages the community all the time. She's a great community member. She is the keeper of not only her family stories, but also the stories of African Americans at Indiana University and in Bloomington. In fact, whether we live in Bloomington or work at IU, we are all standing on the shoulders of her and her family and so many others who came before us. Betty's intimate knowledge of Black history in this community is well documented, and in the research that she provided for the opening exhibits of the Neil Marshall Black Cultural Center and the Banneker Center History Project.
Tonight, Ms. Bridgewaters, we are honored to celebrate you, your life, your legacy, your body of work as an administrator, your civic engagement, your efforts to bridge town and gown, and your commitment to ensuring that your family's history and the history of the local African American community live on at Indiana University and in Bloomington. Thank you does not begin to express our sincere appreciation for all that you are, all that you have done, and all that you continue to do. But please know that it comes with gratitude and sincerity. We are all better people. Indiana University is a better institution. The city of Bloomington is a better community, and the world is a better place because of you. Please join us in celebrating the 2024 Living Legend Award winner, Miss Betty Bridgewaters. So are we taking this one? This one? How are we doing this? Which, this mic?
My feet are swollen and I'm toddling along. Thank you, thank you, thank you to the City of Bloomington, the Black History Month Committee for this great honor. This is the highest honor I've received. I received the Town and Gown Award a few years back, and that was special. But this is over the top. This is truly, truly an outstanding acknowledgement, and I'm just almost speechless. It's to think of all the people who are on the plaque who've received the award before me. I am truly humbled to be part of that august group. And there's just just one more space left before they have to get another plaque. So I eased in under the water. I am so grateful to Beverly Calendar Anderson. We have worked together on the Black History Month Committee, and I started in 2005. I thought it was like a commission then. It wasn't, a committee. But it has been wonderful, and it's good, to be from Bloomington. I was born here. I was reared here. I was schooled here. Had my early employment here. And I was really embraced by the people of Bloomington, the folks downtown when I worked at the department stores and the bank. And it's just really been a wonderful place to live. And I thought, it's a good place to be born, it's a good place to be reared, and you need to get out of here for a while. And I did for 10 years and came back. Some people leave longer and some don't come back. But it's also a wonderful place to retire. But it's also, I don't know what we'll do about it, but it's getting more expensive and a little more difficult to manage being here and on a fixed income. But thank you for this great acknowledgement. It has been a body of work. I started volunteering in Brownies, and I've just stayed with it all the way through. Girl Scouts, Sigma Phi Gamma International Sorority, we do service work as well as having the sisterhood. So it's really been remarkably great. Thank you so much.
You need help?
Thank you, Don and Nicole. Can you all hear me okay? Okay. Thank you, and congratulations again, Miss Betty Bridgewaters. Very well deserved. I'd now like to introduce James Sanders, the chair of the City of Bloomington Commission on the Status of Black Males, who will be presenting the 2024 Outstanding Black Leader of Tomorrow Awards.
Good evening. I'm honored to present this award and represent the Commission and my fellow commissioners. The Commission on the Status of Black Males was established in 2001. The Commission's purpose and duties include to develop action committees addressing problems of Black males in the areas of education, health, criminal justice, and employment, to serve as a catalyst to promote positive public and private remedies to the multifaceted problems confronting Black males in our community and the resulting effects on the entire community, to organize and convene community forums and neighborhood-based focus groups to discuss the status of Black males, and to network with groups with similar missions throughout the state, sharing ideas, information, data, and plans. Before we recognize tonight's recipients, I would like to thank Beverly Calendar Anderson and the Black History Month Planning Committee for allowing us to present the Outstanding Black Leader of Tomorrow Award over the years at this memorable occasion. And thank you, Shatoya Moss, for your outstanding service as our staff liaison. Thank you. She looks amazing, by the way. Thank you. The Outstanding Black Leader of Tomorrow Award is given annually to 2 high school students and 2 adults for outstanding leadership, scholarship, and involvement in making tangible, visible, and meaningful contributions to the Bloomington community. To be eligible for the high school award, nominees must currently live in Bloomington or Monroe County and be enrolled in high school. To be eligible for the Adult Award, nominees must currently live in Bloomington or Monroe County and not be older than 30 years of age. Sorry for everyone who's not eligible. I'm not either, though. Moving on. This year, the high school woman recipient is Miss J.L. Davis. As she comes, I will read her bio. J.L. is a junior at Bloomington High School South, is a dynamic and driven individual dedicated to promoting equity, diversity, and inclusion within her community, serving as the president of the Black Culture Club and co-lead in the Diversity Club. She leads initiatives fostering understanding and appreciation for diverse perspectives. JL's advocacy extends as a 2-year equity ambassador, amplifying marginalized voices and challenging systemic barriers. A skilled public speaker and varsity congressional debater, JL reached the semifinals, ranking among the top 28 in Indiana, using her voice to address social issues and inspire change. Y'all, let me finish. She got more. Additionally, she showcases her talent as a hip hop dancer, promoting cultural expression and unity through the arts. Outside her extracurriculars, JL actively engages in her local community as a business owner, hairstylist, and her local community as a mental health advocate, demonstrating leadership and resilience. She organizes events advocating for school schedule consistency and anti-racism policies district-wide. JL's leadership has earned her recognition with the Swagger Award, and help me say this, and the Kukusanya Scholarship High School Lighting, her commitment to positive impact. She serves on the Junior Advisory Board and the MCCSC Students Organization, continuing to advocate for student rights and well-being. JL's persistent commitment to social justice positions her to make significant contributions to her community and beyond in the future. Congratulations, Ms. JL.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much. I am deeply honored and humbled to receive the nomination for the Outstanding Black Leaders of Tomorrow Award. This recognition means the world to me, not only because it acknowledges my efforts, but also because it symbolizes the progress we are making towards changes in society. I want to extend my heartfelt gratitude to the selection committee for considering me for this prestigious award. It is also truly a privilege to recognize amongst such inspiring group of people and organizers and individuals who are dedicated to making change and a positive impact in our communities. I also want to express my deep appreciation to all those who have supported me along this journey, including my family, my friends, mentors, and colleagues. Your unwavering belief in me has been my driving force, and I share this honor with you, each and every one of you, and I'm so thankful. Lastly, I want to express my gratitude to my beloved brother who is no longer with us today. He was not only my sibling, but he was also my greatest encourager, also pushing me to be a voice and change and never shy away from my belief, even when I had people telling me that I couldn't do it or I wouldn't be anything. Though he may not be physically present, his spirit and his words continue to guide me every day, and this nomination and recognition serves as a testament to the impact he has had in my life and the values he has instilled in me. I dedicate this honor to him and all those who have motivated me and inspired me to be the best I can be and followed me through my journey along the way. Thank you for believing in me and for empowering me to make a positive change and difference. Thank you.
Wow, that was amazing and very well spoken. Congratulations, J.O. This year, the high school male recipient is Aiden Woods. Mr. Aiden Woods is a lifelong resident of Bloomington. He has faced the challenges of being unrepresented firsthand, raised without a significant Black role model apart from his father. Aiden navigated his formative years in an educational environment where he felt disconnected from the predominantly white staff. This disconnect came to a head during a school play rehearsal when he was subjected to racial slurs by a fellow student, an incident that highlighted the systemic shortcomings in addressing racism within the educational system. At just 11 years old, Aiden found himself in the daunting position of explaining the severity of the situation to school authorities who failed to grasp the gravity of the offense. This experience ignited a passion within him to address the pervasive miseducation and lack of awareness surrounding racial issues in Bloomington. As the pandemic unfolded, exacerbating existing injustices within the Black community, Aiden recognized an opportunity to effect change within his high school, Bloomington High School North, and the broader community. Over the past 4 years, he has dedicated himself to advocacy and education, organizing school-wide events, delivering impactful speeches to large audiences, and leading research projects aimed at empowering Black youth. Aiden's journey from a marginalized student to a proactive agent of change underscores his unwavering commitment to creating a more equitable and inclusive society for all. Congratulations, Aiden.
Well, let me just say how honored I am to be here, not only as a guest of honor, but just to this amazing event. I mean, can we just give another round of applause to everyone involved? Chatoya Moss, the cooks, the servers, the city of Bloomington. It's been a beautiful event tonight. And next, well, I would just like to go through my journey. I mean, when I arrived at Bloomington North, despite it being a COVID year, you know, we weren't even in the building half the time. You know, I had no idea what I was going to do except for that I wanted to make change. And it was then that I met amazing people like Miss Elizabeth Sweeney. I don't know where you are. Dr. Julius Hanks, Dr. Mary Priester Hanks. These people all got me involved and got me to a place where I wanted to be. And I would just like to say thank you, because what are leaders without those that guide them to that spot? I would also like to give thanks to my peers and fellow leaders as well. They're sitting at the table right over there, right behind Dr. Julius Haynes. And yeah, I cannot just say how honored I am to be here. It's been an amazing event, and let's get on with it, you know?
Y'all can't forget y'all awards now. All right, before I go on with the two next award recipients, I would like to say, as the chair on the Commission on the Status of Black Males, we have a lot of worthy candidates that we choose from, and it is no easy task trying to select who receives these awards. And we are always astonished by the number of recipients that are nominated. These people did not nominate themselves, and they did not receive less than one nomination, than two nominations. So we really have to go through an advanced rubric to try to pick these individuals, and I would like to say that we have a number of wonderful young adult and high school students around Bloomington. So I say that to say that if you see these individuals, if you notice their greatness, please tell them on the spot. Don't wait till tonight where we get to recognize them and they get to dress up. Tell them on the spot. Because as quiet as it's kept, it's not a lot of us in Bloomington. You know, so we like to appreciate everyone. All right. So, I'm sorry, that wasn't on my script, so I will. All right, moving on. This year, our adult woman recipient is Miss Shayla George. Shayla, a junior at Indiana University, majoring in psychology and pursuing a certificate in nonprofit management, exemplifies a strong commitment to philanthropy. Actively engaged in campus life, she is a proud member of the Indiana University Student Foundation, contributing significantly to organizing the renowned Little 500 bike race. Furthermore, Shayla serves as a site leader for the Alternative Break program, promoting impactful service learning trips. Dedicated to community service, Shayla is deeply involved in Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated and supports the foster children in Bloomington through her role in the Monroe County Foster Closet. Her advocacy extends to political events, evidenced by her engagement with Representative Aaron Houchin to introduce Bill H.R. 7010 for enhancing services for older foster youth. Shayla also plays a pivotal role in community engagement at the Banneker Community Center, participating in events such as the Martin Luther King Jr. birthday celebration with Monroe County Chapter NAACP. Despite her busy schedule, she finds solace in hiking and reading. Shayla's journey underscores the transformative power of education and service, reflecting her unwavering dedication to effecting positive change. Congratulations, Ms. Shayla George.
Hello. Let me pull this up. Okay. I'm so honored to be recognized by the city for the work that I do. I had a very unstable childhood growing up, so by the time that I reached IU, I had been to 16 different schools. And so I never felt like I had a place to call home. I never felt like I had a place that I had roots in, family, community. And so now that I'm nearing the end of my degree, I can truly say that Bloomington is my home. It's it's a community that I feel a part of and loved and welcomed in, and I'm so excited for the roots that I'm going to establish here as I continue to live here. And so I'm truly grateful for all of the organizations that I've had the opportunity to volunteer with, PALS, the Foster Closet of Monroe County, the Banneker Community Center, the Monroe County chapter of NAACP. I could continue to go on, but I'm truly grateful for the opportunities I've had to meet all of the people in here who really have an impact on the Bloomington community. And so the name of this award is just so fitting because while I'm impacting my community today, I'm truly a leader of tomorrow. So thank you guys so much.
Congratulations, Shayla. Last but not least, our adult male recipient is Mr. Iverson Dumerville. Iverson Eden Dumerville is a driven individual with a passion for community engagement and music. Currently serving as an events associate at the Buskirk-Chumley Theater and holding the prestigious position of president at Music Industry Creatives, Iverson's journey is marked by resilience, self-discovery, and commitment to personal growth. As a first-generation Haitian American, Iverson's upbringing was shaped by the invaluable lessons instilled by his grandmother during his formative years. Raised with a diagnosed stutter, he initially navigated the world as a quiet observer, absorbing wisdom from his surroundings. However, as he matured, Iverson recognized the limitations of living a risk-averse life and embarked on a journey to challenge himself and embrace new experiences. Graduating from Washington High School in May 2021, Iverson entered Indiana University with a determined mindset to break free from his reserved nature. Fueled by his unwavering passion for music, he assumed leadership roles within MIC, orchestrating the annual Music Arts Festival, Burning Couch, and expanding the organization into a nonprofit entity to foster stronger ties between the university and the community. Beyond his endeavors in the music industry, Iverson's commitment to service is evident through his role as an IU orientation leader, where he guides new students while promoting the university's vibrant culture and the city's rich offerings. Looking ahead, Iverson's aspirations are simply yet profound to lead a tranquil, fulfilling life where where work is not just a task, but a source of reward. With a steadfast focus on personal well-being and a deep-seated desire to make meaningful contributions to his community, Iverson Eden Dumerville is poised to carve a path of success rooted in authenticity and purpose. Congratulations, Mr. Dumerville.
All right. Good evening, y'all. I just want to start off by saying I was severely underprepared for this, but as orientation leader, I was trained on the spot. I can do this, so I got this. Here we go. First, I'm gonna say my thanks to everybody. Literally everybody. I mean, I can't do my work as a festival organizer without people. So everyone in here, thank you all for coming. Thank you all for being here, supporting everything here in the community. Black History Month, all that kind of stuff, you know. I appreciate you, you know. Even if I don't know you, I appreciate you. But a special thanks to the people that I met here first. I came here freshman year, end of COVID. It was very, very, very weird, but I had a great time anyway. I actually sat in the Far Center, if y'all know what the Far Center is. I sat in the Far Center, like I'd come every Friday for no reason at all. I would go in there, there's no one there. I'm just sitting down on my laptop looking at something, and I actually met my friend Chaz back there. So if you say Chaz, yeah. And Chaz showed me the world of Bloomington. She knows everybody, and I was like, hey, you know, if she can know everybody, maybe I can too. So I decided I'm gonna stick with her, talk to her, and then she introduced me to Holly over there, who is another great human being, I love her so much. Thank you guys. And I wanna say a special thank you to my family. They can't come to every event, so this is very special for me, and I don't wanna cry up here, so I'm not going to. But they've supported me. They've supported me through literally everything. Without them knowing, I have, like, in my bio, I said I'm a very reserved person. I would stay in my room all day, and my mom would only see me whenever the food was ready. But even through that, I would still go through things, and they would always be there to support me, whether it be me asking for money or just anything in life. I don't have to be afraid to talk to them because I know that they always have my back, and I'm so thankful for them to be here and just being a part of my life. And I don't know how much time I have over here. I'm a professional yapper, so. But I do want to talk a little bit about like my whole goal of, you know, starting the festival and doing that. So if y'all don't know, oh my God, sorry, there's a stutter. Here we go. Burning Couch Festival, it started around 3 years ago. It started in the backyard. I wasn't the first person to say it, but I did have the crazy idea of bringing it up. I told a couple of my peers that we wanted to have a cool thing. I was like, hey, let's just start a festival. School ends in 4 weeks. Let's do it in 3. So we started, we did it in the backyard. It was a great time. We got recognized by a couple people, and then next year we decided, like the year after, we decided to do it at Switchyard Park, because we were like, hey, we generated enough money for all the artists that we supported like at the first one, so let's do it at the park. Sadly, last year was the first year at the park, and it was very cold and windy and rainy, but still had fun, had a lot of people come through. We're always looking for a brand new artist. Like, we love this community so much as students, but we all noticed that just because we go to IU, there's a place that IU stays, and that is Bloomington. So I like to advocate that whenever I'm talking to people. So yeah. But I'm gonna do this last plug and then I'm done, I promise. This year, if you're interested in the festival, it happens April 14th. It is at Switchyard Park again. I got the park stuff down. Where it's done, it's ready. I finished my lineup, well, not me, but my really good colleague finished the lineup, and we got basically everything set up and ready, so I would love to see all your beautiful faces there, you know, dressed in this nice clothing too. Make sure you dress to impress. I'm just kidding, you don't have to. But yeah, thank you so much, and yeah.
I believe he'll be playing on Saturday nights at whatever club there is that wants a good comedy special. That was fantastic. All right, thank you. Congratulations again to all of our winners this evening. Great work. You are inspiring, and keep pushing forward. That is what it's about. So I love seeing young people being rewarded and advocating and engaging. I'm oftentimes amazed because they're so much farther along in terms of being progressive than I was when I was their age, so I'm slightly envious. I'm a little embarrassed because like I could have been advocating all along, right? But I'm so thankful for them, and so please join me in giving them just another round of applause. We hope this has been an enjoyable and empowering evening for you to connect with the community and recognize the amazing people who live here in Bloomington. That is all of you, if you live here in Bloomington, go figure. As an added thank you, please enjoy the 2024 Gala gift, a bag of popcorn twist, popcorn kernels with a twist, custom Black History Month popcorn mix, and those are at each of your table. Please make sure you take one. I have a couple of things, two things I want to mention here. First, I want to give a plug for our final event at the Black Film Center and Archive for Black History Month on February 29th. Professor Rebecca Wanzo, who is at Washington University, will be coming to the center at 11:30 on the 29th, and she'll be delivering a presentation called New Black Genres. It connects with our theme. If you're available, please know the Black Film Center and Archive is a space that welcomes everyone, and we would love to see you all there and continue this collaboration between the city and Indiana University, because it is a very important symbiotic relationship and we need each other. So please know you are welcome anytime. We'd love to see you there. In addition to this, I have a special favor I would like to ask of you all. So we will round out Black History Month, as I mentioned, on February 29th. They gave us 29 days this year, y'all, right? We get to feel important for an extra day this year, right? Because it's never lost on me that they gave us February, y'all. What is that about, right? But we get that extra day. But here's what I want to ask of all of you. Understand that February is the month in which we uplift, we raise, we elevate, and we talk about these Black experiences even more than we usually do. But I ask of you all to understand that Black history is American history, and it's ongoing 365 days or 366 days a year, right? So, regardless of people trying to tell us not to teach history, because we know some of it is ugly, it's not all ice cream, unicorns, and puppy dogs, but that's okay because there's a lot of good stuff too. Regardless of that, what I ask you to do is not treat Black History Month like the holiday season, right? Where you put up lights and trees or other memorabilia from various holiday celebrations, and then at the end, you pack it up. So don't put up your pictures of Oprah Winfrey, right? Hang up your pictures of Will Smith, if anybody's still hanging up pictures of Will Smith, right? Yeah, I said it, right? Hey. You know, take the opportunity to listen to Beyonce's new country hit, right? And then at the end of February, go, whoo, that was good. And you pack them all away, and you forget about Black people and Black history for the remainder of the year. Please don't do that, right? Continue to uplift, highlight, understand, learn, advocate, all the words, right? For Black people, Black histories, continually throughout the year. And advocacy is the word. And understand, don't wait. If you're not Black, don't wait, right? For something to happen to you. Advocate when it's not about you. Because I assure you, right? If you don't, somebody else's problems will become your problems, right? I assure you of this. I assure you of this. They will come for your rights too, y'all, right? So, I hope you enjoy. Please continue to celebrate, to advocate, to do the things, and honor Black people and other members of historically marginalized populations, so we can continue to make Bloomington special, welcoming, inclusive, and continue to expand that throughout the state of Indiana and these United States and the rest of the world. Thank you all so much for coming tonight. Have a fantastic evening. I appreciate you all for welcoming me to Bloomington and letting me be your MC this evening. Thank you.